statement as well by the President of France. Emmanuel Macron has reacted to the 10% tariff imposed on European nations, including France. He wrote in his post on X, and I quote, "France is committed to the sovereignty and independence of nations in Europe and elsewhere. This guides our choices. It underpins our commitment to the United Nations and to its charter," unquote. He also added, and I quote, "Tariff threats are unacceptable and have no place in this context," unquote. Now, Arzu, what we are seeing is that even France has responded to this, and they are saying that no amount of intimidation is going to work, and they continue their support to Greenland as well. What more that you're getting to know? Because earlier, what Macron said was that France will continue to deploy its military personnel, not just in waters, it will also deploy its military personnel in land as well as in any other possibility they can extend help to Greenland.
Well, yes, and also the France is the country where, on which the Trump has also imposed the 10% tariff, and now the reaction is coming in from the Emmanuel Macron. The France, France is committed to the sovereignty and independence of nation in Europe and elsewhere, and this guides our choice. It underpins our commitment to the United Nations and its charter. This is what the Emmanuel Macron said, and also it is on the basis of that we support and will continue to support Ukraine, and that we have built a coalition of the willing for a robust and lasting peace to defend these principles and security. And also, not only this, but also tariff threats are unacceptable and have no place in this context. This is what the Emmanuel Macron has once again stated, and Europeans will respond in a united and coordinated manner should they be confirmed, and we will ensure that European sovereignty is upheld. Yes.
All right, Arzu, thank you so much for joining me on the telecast and sharing those details. Meanwhile, we have more developments that are coming in. After these tariffs by Trump, EU is set to halt the US trade deal. Manfred Weber, president of the European People's Party, the largest political group in the European Parliament, said on Saturday that agreement with the US is no longer possible. My colleague Arzu Seth is still on the telecast. We'll get back to her. But meanwhile, these are the details that are emerging. We have seen that since the plan of Trump's Greenland takeover has been taking place, this comes after the Venezuela invasion, that Trump has intensified not just the tariff threats. He has been advocating that the people who will not, the countries who will not support his Greenland takeover plan, he'll continue to impose tariff threats on them. We have seen the protests that are taking place, in which the people of the Denmark, as well as when we're talking about Greenland, they have been protesting against this, and there have been several anti-Trump protests that are taking place, and they have been holding protests where they are holding placards as well as banners that are saying "Hands off Greenland," and they continue to establish that it's the fact that Greenland is a sovereign and independent nation and will not be part of United States, pardon me. Now, Arzu Seth is on the telecast with me. Arzu, what we are seeing is that after these tariff threats by Trump, EU is set to halt the US trade deal. What more you're getting to know?
Well, yes, European Union lawmakers are poised to halt approval of the EU's trade deal with the US over the President Donald Trump's vote to impose tariff on countries that supported the Greenland in the face of the American threat. And the President of the European People's Party, the largest political group in the European Parliament, said on Sunday that agreement with the US is no longer possible. So also the EPP is in favor of the EU and US trade deal, but given Donald Trump's threat, and in fact after imposing that tariff regarding the Greenland approval is not possible at this stage. This is what Weber posted on social media. He added that the EU agreement to lower tariff on US products must be put on hold. Yes.
All right, Arzu, thank you so much.